So the rise of UP shall have automatic multiplying and ripple effect on Bihar, because the infrastructure that is getting built in UP is equally accessible and exercisable for Bihar. So it is the infrastructure of UP that's in coming 5 year going to be one of the best in India, and it's most likely going to surpass the infrastructure of the most developed states of India, like especially Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, and it's going to be at par with Maharashtra. It's going to connect all the industrial corridors and all the industrial clusters with the mega cities, and from where that materials shall go to the port cities. That infrastructure is going to be now easily accessible and available and exercisable for Bihar. Although Bihar is having its own massive infrastructural turnaround, but that's still very poor, because mainly of the work culture and the political culture. Even if they are doing they are taking extra measures to bring their infrastructure at par with other states, but very poor still. UP's per capita income has become 1,20,000. That's around 50,000 more than Bihar. But whatever happens in Uttar Pradesh, because Uttar Pradesh is the gateway for Bihar to reach to the Delhi, Mumbai, and the port cities. So the landlockedness of Bihar depends on mainly Uttar Pradesh. If Uttar Pradesh gets connected with the port cities, then the Bihar also gets connected with Uttar Pradesh, and from Uttar Pradesh to ports. So naturally, all developments in UP is going to have positive impact on Bihar. So certainly UP will lead and Bihar will follow. So if Uttar Pradesh is having 1,20,000 per capita income, Bihar is having, and it has increased around 50,000 per capita in last 4 years for Bihar. It means that if UP is going to have 2 lakh per capita income in next 3-4 years, Bihar is going to have 1,50,000 per capita income. Bihar's GDP at present is, although very poor, yet the trend shows that it's exactly following the footsteps of Uttar Pradesh. Overall, whatever analysis I go into, whatever fact I present, the conclusion is same. If UP grows, no one can stop Bihar from growing. And now the Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and Northeast, it is going to become one integrated corridor of growth and development. So on the one hand, the growth is going to somehow saturate in the so-called developed states of India, but it's going to rise in the BRICS states of India, that's Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Northeast. North is going to have a global connectivity via ASEAN countries. So North is getting connected with ASEAN on the one hand, and they're also going to have their westward linkage with Mumbai through Bihar and the expressways of Uttar Pradesh. So this is a new economic scenario, growth scenario emerging. A new growth corridor is emerging in India, going to be led by Uttar Pradesh, and the economic landscape of India is going to completely change. It's going to shift from south to north, and consequently, certainly, the political and cultural landscape of India will also change. If the economic influence shifts from south to north, certainly politics and culture will also shift to north. Overall, UP is going to be the Shakti Peeth, what it was always in India. In one sentence, we can say India is on the verge and the cusp of witnessing the re-emergence of Gupta period, Maurya and Gupta period. So this is the time of the repeat of Maurya and Gupta period. Uttar Pradesh emerging as the Shakti Peeth of Indian subcontinent. But the journey will complete only when Uttar Pradesh becomes $1 trillion, which is going to take maximum 10 years. So in last 10 years, it has more than doubled, almost tripled, from 13 lakhs to 36 lakh crore. In next 5 years, it's going to be not less than, in any case, next 5 years, it's going to be 60 to 65 lakh crore. But it will require one more 5 years to reach $1 trillion economy. So next 10 years, UP becomes $1 trillion and India becomes undeniable the global superpower. Everything depends on Uttar Pradesh, and if Uttar Pradesh rises, no one can stop the rise of Bihar. And along with Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, Northeast rises. So UP is the secret to the success story of India.